The Stillwater Public School Board held its monthly meeting this week before a capacity crowd. On the agenda was a vote to approve a new School Resource Officer, or SRO, program contract with the city. Tensions had been high in the community since the last meeting where the school board decided not to renew the contract for police officers or school resource officers in the schools. In 2013, the $300,000 cost for the three officers was shared with the school district paying 25% of the bill. Going into next year, though, the proposed contract called for the school district to pay one half of the cost. School board member Kevin Clark explains why the school district could not pay the $150,000 the new contract would have called for.
Our funding from the state has gone down since 2009, 22% statewide. That's the biggest decrease since 2009 of any state in the country, and on a per student basis. And in Stillwater, our enrollment's gone up almost 600 students since 2009. That's a whole elementary school.
There was some belief that because the contract was not being renewed, the resource officers would be pulled from the schools. That idea is what rallied many parents in the community to voice their concerns.
This took me aback, and I have not been able to shake it since.
Kim Brandt has two children in Stillwater schools and is a fan of the SRO program.
Stillwater's School Resource Officer program is outstanding. It is a mentor program throughout the state. They not only provide safety, but they become mentors for our children. And since the tragedy last year, they've become exceptionally important to us.
In September 2012, a 13-year-old boy came to school at Stillwater Junior High and in front of 6 students shot and killed himself in the hallway. There was a school resource officer at the school at the time.
And he was instrumental in getting the other students where they needed to go, but he also had trained the teachers ahead of time on what to do in an active shooter situation, so all the teachers knew exactly what to do with the kids.
Assistant Superintendent Terry McCarty was tasked to find a solution to keep officers in place. He understands firsthand how important the program is.
The school resource program is critical, and it does play a critical role, and I speak of that from building level experience from being a high school principal at a large high school for the last 20 years.
With the understanding in mind, McCarty and Superintendent Ann Kane were able to reach an agreement with the city.
We're leaving at the $75,000 we paid this year. We're keeping the same SROs in the same buildings. Nothing has changed.
Although the news was welcomed from the community, the solution is a short-term one.
Every year we have to renegotiate the agreement. That's the way Oklahoma law is. We can only do one-year contracts. At some point, the city's going to want more than $75,000. They're going to want more than 25%.
So with the contract with the city being approved today, the issue for now has been resolved. But this time next year, look for the debate to heat right back up. For O-State TV, I'm Seth Becker.
On the other hand, at a 5th and 6th grade center, where we might be able to open up our building to all kinds of community